In this video, I'm going to show you the most powerful marketing and sales framework, which basically every big marketer knows about and uses, and it's called AIDA. AIDA stands for Awareness, Interest, Desire, Action, and it's a specific order that the mind needs to go through, some specific sequences and experiences before the mind can make a purchase decision. So imagine I go to someone and I tell them, hey, buy my product. He will most likely tell me, what is it? I know what you're trying to sell me. Can you please tell me a bit about your product? So he doesn't even have awareness. So awareness is the very first step. Awareness means that he knows what you are trying to sell to him, that you exist, that your brand is a thing, that your business is a thing, that the kind of product, that the category is a thing. This is also kind of tied to what I talked about in the content part, which is that you need to talk to people which are aware of a certain problem. In this case, awareness in the AIDA model means that they become aware of your brand and your product, that it just exists. So they know what you're talking about. Once that foundation is laid, then you can go into section 2, which is interest. Only because someone knows about your existence doesn't mean he's interested. He is and becomes interested once he understands what is in it for him or her. So what are the benefits? What this product can do for him. Maybe he is or she is struggling with weight loss problems or whatever, mental problems, or wants to do something in their home, and they are looking for a specific thing. And once they understand that your product exists, if they are in the target audience, then they immediately make this connection that they have a problem situation, they have a pain situation, and there's something out there, some product out there that can help them improve their situation and become pain-free and achieve certain benefits and certain pleasures. So this would be an interest. There's an interest to figure out more. There's an interest to understand the business model, how exactly it works, what it is, how will it achieve it, what's the price, can I afford this, what do my friends think about it? I'm interested in something. Like you would be interested in a specific girl or a specific boy that you met in the gym or in the school or in the university. You become interested and engaged to inquire more about it. Once a solid foundation, a mental foundation is created, that this person now knows what's the product, how does it work, why is it so important, why is it, for example, better than other products. They just researched a lot about it and they figured out a lot about the product mentally. Then the third part basically comes in, which is desire. Desire is just like interest, but in a way more emotional and stronger way. So now they actually crave it. They need to have it. This is where a lot of the Cialdini influence stuff comes in. If you tell them, you can get yours, but there are only 10 left in stock, so you need to be quick before others buy it, and then you are left with nothing, and you have to maybe wait like 2-3 months for the next shipment to get in, because we are such in high demand right now. So many people are flocking to our stores, buying the products off the shelves. It's crazy what an amazing trend is going on right now. So through this desire of social belonging, of authority, of status, of following a hype, a trend, of the fear of missing out, this is where these emotional purchase decisions are made and then executed, and people buy the product. And this is the action, the last A in AIDA. Awareness, interest, desire, action. So only on the foundation of strong awareness can interest be created. Only if interest is there, desire can be created. And only if desire is there, change actions can be made. Because a purchase decision is always a decision for some sort of change. You wouldn't buy a fitness program for 600 euros, which takes half a year, if you don't have this inner drive and this inner desire to achieve a fitness transformation. You wouldn't buy it because you wouldn't believe in your transformation. As soon as you believe in a transformation, you believe in some sort of change, that is very, very emotional. And that drives people to make these purchase decisions because they associate their personal change with the purchase decision. And that's why, for example, a lot of businesses burn their customers if their product doesn't help them transform from point A to point B. So if the product doesn't achieve this transformation, then they bought it. They bought a transformation. They hoped for it. They expected it. And they thought and they believed that now finally it's going to happen. That's why they paid a lot of money for the product. But then the product doesn't really help. It doesn't really deliver on the promises. And so the transformation is not achieved. People are still frustrated, still in pain, still with the problem. And that is where buyer's remorse and just huge frustration in the existing customers can occur if you, for example, had really, really strong sales and strong marketing on a bad product, which will in the end kill your brand trust, kill your reputation, and eventually kill your business. For example, if we craft these 10 touchpoint retargeting funnels, we always use the AIDA framework for most of it. So for the first touchpoint, we need to create the most exciting, most easily watched content, where it's not so much about the product. It's definitely not about a purchase decision, because that would be not engaging for a lot of people. It's more about telling a unique new story or showing something or coming with a completely new idea or like something crazy, something that's just easy to share, kind of shocking, curious, viral, fear, like a lot of heavy emotions there to make people aware that something new exists. Once this happens, then we have their engagement, we have their view rates, we have their potential clicks, and we can retarget all of these engagements with a particularly seductive, well-crafted retargeting funnel that is mainly based in the interest and desire aspect of the AIDA model. So where we, for example, would serve them over the next 4 weeks, we serve them 10 different ads. One shows the founder story, the product, how it's used, unpackaging, customer testimonials, success stories, the sustainable logistics and production, and the team behind it, and just amazing stuff to see that there's a new brand, a new product, which can help you improve your life. And this is a must-have, must-need for you. Through all the stuff, especially merged with really good psychology, copywriting, Chialdini influence stuff, this will create desire. And once people had, for example, 10 touch points, they know exactly what's the brand, they have awareness, they have interest, they even have desire, and they just need some little kick, like a call to action with a 10% discount or a call to action with a special Christmas deal, and they're going to buy the product because they have this huge foundation of content marketing, of knowing exactly what it is that they're buying. And so sometimes on these audiences, just running an ad that says product name, buy now, get 20% off, get 10% off, or get yours now, these ads will then work because this huge foundation of 4 weeks of retargeting has been done and was successful mentally, psychologically, emotionally, and so they now can go ahead and buy the product. And they would click on the ad, they would go through to the landing page, they would immediately pick the product, buy it, and finally become part of the new brand community, basically.